Welcome back, everyone. We can all agree pets are the best. They bring us companionship, joy, and so much love. It's no wonder they've been given their own holiday. And to help celebrate National Pet Day, Larissa's got a very special happy tale.
Yes,
I know you do, but before we get to it, the number.
Yes, 807 pets have found homes because of our help. So it's amazing. National Pet Day to all of them and all the humans who have taken them into their life as well. So
all thanks to you, Larissa. So thank you.
Thank you. So we recently had a happy tale that I have to talk about.
It's
happy
kind of a double.
Tales. Yeah. Yes, they hold a very special place in my heart. You may remember Fluffy and Zybor, who were those cute little ones that I saved when I went to the shelter for a volunteer orientation. The last thing I needed to do was go home with 2 more dogs.
I mean, you didn't need 1 more dog.
And of course, I found these 2. They were a pair that came in together. They were best buddies, and I knew nobody would take both of them. Everyone was going to want the fluffy one, and you know, the Chihuahua would be stuck and sitting there. And so I said, no way. They came home with me. They got really cozy really quickly.
You can see.
And then I brought them on our show, and lo and behold, they got adopted like that.
Way to go,
I will tell you, you were a little, you were excited, but you were also a little sad. You were going to have a hard time parting with them because you had a really deep connection with them from the beginning.
I did, and they stayed at my house for a couple of months, so you get used to them. It was going to be tough. I thought, maybe can I keep them? And I thought, no, 5 dogs is too much. So I ended up meeting and chatting with this woman, Anna, who saw them on our show, and we did FaceTimes, and I loved her. She was such a wonderful soul, and I could tell that she was a good fit. So we took a road trip, and I put a little something together to see it.
Yeah, you had to go up north.
Yes.
Because she wasn't local.
No.
Let's take a look.
Fluffy's strapped in, Zybor's eating his treat and strapped in, and off we go. We're in hour 2. Got my Fluff. We found a Starbucks. That's what's important. Muppet, that's mine. No, 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 no. We're at hour 3. We stopped to stretch and use the restroom. All right, we made it to the meeting spot. So we're waiting for Anna to arrive. Oh, it's so nice to finally meet you. So nice to meet you. That is Fluffy and Zybor.
Oh my gosh. OMG.
Okay, my love bunches. My love bunches. Wow, my little fluffy nuffians. Let me get the belly.
Okay, you guys have a wonderful life from the shelter to San Francisco Bay.
Oh, look at that. That's so
And as you alluded to, Anna lives in San Francisco, so that was why I forgot that part of the story. But it was a drive.
Yeah, they're not always local, these adoptions. You got to figure it out.
But I knew she was worth it.
And I appreciate that you had a smile on your face.
And didn't cry.
On the way home, were you bawling in the car?
There were some tears.
Okay,
Tugging at my
you're allowed.
heartstrings.
You're allowed. But someone that's not crying, well, maybe tears of joy. Anna McKenzie, who's joining us now with her fur babies. There they are. Fluffy and Zybor. Hey, Anna.
How are you?
Look at that.
Thanks for joining us today, and thank you, of course, again for adopting these 2 beauties. What was it about these guys that really just caught your eye on the show?
You know what? I'm a twin, and 2 is always better. And I saw them, I'm like, if no one wants either one of them, I will take both of them. So it was a no-brainer.
Yeah, and we're so happy that you took them together because, like Larissa said, it can be so tough for them to separate when they are so used to each other. And she's right; they were going to take the fluffy one and leave poor Zybor. Excuse me. So now that you've had Zybor and Fluffy for a few weeks now, how's the transition been?
You know what? They transitioned beautifully. They came here when they arrived at the house. They just immediately ran, nestled into my rug, and it's just been like that every day.
They look pretty stressed out right now. I mean, beside you there, they look pretty amped.
I know, I'm calling them down.
Anna, I have a question for you. What have they brought to your life? Obviously, you've brought a lot to theirs, but what have you got from them?
Wow, you know what? They have made me stop and smell the roses.
Yeah.
I typically would come in from work, and I'm a workaholic, but when I come in and they're at the door scratching, and they're like, they're welcoming me. And I'm like, you know what? Put my stuff down. I'm sitting, I'm playing with them. I'll go on walks with them. So I'm enjoying that moment, enjoying our family time. So they've just
Pure love.
It is.
And you were looking for a lab at one point, and these two caught your eye. I like that part of the story too.
Absolutely. I was looking for a chocolate lab, and I was like, are you kidding me? Like, this is the best decision I could have ever made.
The two of them put together don't only weigh about half as much of a chocolate lab anyway, so I mean, you still got to weigh all right. Now, thinking about what you did, adopting the two of them as a pair, so important, as Larissa's pointed out many times. What would you say to others that maybe are on the fence about adopting, especially when it comes to, keeping a bonded pair?
Yeah, you know what? Think of it as family. You're adopting family, and the last thing you want to do is separate family.
Isn't that the truth?
And that's why I saw them, and I would recommend anyone who's considering adopting a rescue dog and a pair to keep that in mind.
You could not have said it better. It's so true. You don't want to separate a family.
That's a perfect way to say it. Thank you, Anna. Thank you so much for joining us today and the great work you did by adopting these two cuties. Again, they clearly look like they found the right home. Look at them.
And you know what, Anna, welcome to our family now.
That's right.
Thank you.
We're
Thank you
all
guys
family.
so much. I love your show.
Oh,
You made it
thank you,
awesome.
Anna.
So happy.
Thank you so
And
much.
we love you too.
Happy
Thank
National
you.
Pet Day.